What's up, everybody? Sensei here. Welcome to the show. Welcome to another video. I want to give a big thank you and shout out to brother Cokeet Robinson. Later in this video, he gave me a chance to ride his Sherman L, so we'll have a first impressions video of that. That will be coming up very shortly. Just to give a quick update, the links is riding great, feeling great. We got brother Cokeet back there doing his thing, and what a great ride. You know, it's always fun to get out there and, you know, just slap some miles on the wheel. But after riding the Sherman L, I had a chance to just let everything marinate. So I'm just going to give you what's on my mind. And what is on my mind is a big question mark. Because the question mark is, why would people want to get rid of this Sherman L? And it's new. It hasn't been out that long to get an Oric. Now, again, I thought the Sherman L was more than enough unicycle for most riders. But again, what do I know? You know, everyone has their own opinion and their thoughts on certain things. But we'll get to that in a bit. But the ride was great. I'm just setting this video up for what's about to come. I want to start saying stuff, but I just want to let y'all hear the commentary as I'm riding, and I might throw a little bit of extra sauce in the video as well. But hey, just enjoy the tunes for a little bit, and I will get back with y'all later for the first impressions of the Sherman L.
Brother Cokeet rolling on a Sherman L, baby. All right, y'all, we're gonna make a quick switch. I'm gonna give a quick first impressions of the Sherman L. Sherman L, seated riding. Take one.
Now this wheel has a pedal lowering kit on it, but besides that, the wheel felt planted, smooth, And no wheel is perfect, but I would really have to start nitpicking to find something wrong with the Sherman L. Now, these are just my afterthoughts mixed in with some on wheel commentary. But overall, it's really hard for me to sit here and just tear this wheel down to the ground. Again, I'm letting these thoughts, they've marinated for a few days. And honestly, the Sherman L felt great. And great wheel. All around great wheel.
The Sherman L feels fantastic. Honestly, I don't see why you would need any more. This EUC is sufficient. You got the power, you have battery, it's comfortable. I don't know, man. To me, this feels like a bigger Lynx. First impressions, as I always say, the Sherman L is smooth, baby.
You have to know what you're getting when you buy the Sherman L. I don't feel that this is a serious off-road wheel. I believe you can race with it on a track, but as far as full sended on off-road trails, it won't be any good. I think you start cracking the rims on these things like they're made out of soda crackers. So know what you're getting when you buy the Sherman L. This is not a big, mega full send off-road wheel.
I'm telling you, dude, the Sherman L is great. I mean, I'm just on it for the first time, really. And it feels smooth. You have power, you got battery for days. I honestly don't see why you would need anything else. I wouldn't want to go any heavier on a wheel. To me, the Sherman L is the limit. Again, this is my personal opinion. I know people are going to come at me in the comments. The Orics, to me, would just be too heavy. I don't ride that far, and I think that the Sherman L is sufficient. You heard it. You can yell at me in the comments if you want, but you know what? You're still going to be wrong. All right, we're going to try standing up here. Now, these pads are not set up for me. We got Brother Coquito over there. Appreciate you, man. Dude, the thing is nice. It looks, I mean,
It's Cadillac, right?
yeah, it is. It is. This is a Cadillac Coupe de Ville or a Fleetwood, man.
Sedan DeVille.
All right, here we go. Standing up here. Let's see. Take off. Nice. I have about 300 miles on my links. And I'll tell you what, man, honestly, the Sherman L just feels like a more powerful, heavier links to me. I really don't know much to say. I mean, when you get Leaper Kim, you know what you're getting. I think, again, the Sherman L feels great. This is first impressions. And although I've never rode the Orics, I would say if you're looking to save some money and you're not a mega miler, if you're not riding serious long distance, I say save some money and get the Sherman L. Again, I think the Orics, from the features, from what I could read, it looks great on paper. Again, power, battery. But I think the issue for some riders, if you're not a bigger rider, you might start out riding that wheel fine, but I think as the miles start to calculate, it's just going to make you tired. It is a heavy wheel. Think about it. Butt naked, the wheel's 126 pounds. You put a seat and pads on it, you're talking over 130 pounds on the Orics. That's a lot of weight. Geared up, I weigh a little over 190. And me personally, I don't want a wheel that's heavy. That weighs as much as a person. Again, to each his own. If that's what you want, I say get it. But I think weight-wise, over 130 pounds is a little bit overkill. I think the Sherman L is perfect. My final verdict on a Sherman L, me personally, I would not use all the performance on this wheel, and I will not use all the battery. There are some riders out there that will do it, but I think it is more than enough. I think weight-wise, the Sherman L is the stopping point for me when it comes to weight. I don't want a wheel that weighs any more than the Sherman L. I think the Oric, feature-wise, looks great. But I don't want a wheel that's 126 pounds. And then once you get the pads on, it's going to be over 130 pounds, pads and seat. That's just me. And I would tell riders out there, if you're looking to save some money, pick yourself up a Sherman L. If you're looking for extra range, then you get the Orics. But I do not think it is necessary.